Welcome back to The Witcher 3, Blood and Wine. Thank you for joining me again. Let's see where we are on the map. We're up here just kind of east of Fox Hollow. And at the end of the last episode, we found a treasure here at these elven ruins. And we completed a quest. So what I want to do now is run back to Fox Hollow here. Go to this fast travel point. And I guess I want to go here. But there's no good close place to go, really. If I go up here, I guess we could run down these roads and get there that way. So that might be the closest way to go. So let's run over here back to Fox Hollow and fast travel over there. And then we'll do that quest up there. So we'll just follow the road here. And what is up with this fire? Ooh, Gravedigger. What's up, Gravedigger?
Decline everywhere you look.
Look at this. Loot. Orders on bloody parchments. Let's read those. To Peter Crooked Nosehook. You've got until dawn to gather and equip your units. You'll strike in 2 groups to break the opposition faster. The lads won't defend long, and Fox Hollow has no garrison to defend it, so you're in for some good fun. Don't kill them all at once. Send a few alive to me here at Tulisen's. Load up all the loot on wagons, and once you've taken out the defenders, send runners and I'll send men to help you transport the goods. And check what the deal is with those pots said to grow straight out of the ground in Fox Hollow. Perhaps there truly is some business for us there. Loth. P.S. If any chef or baker or anyone who knows his way around a pot crosses your path, don't kill him. Just bind him and send him straight to me. Yeah, remember, we've heard stories about pots that grow straight out of the ground at Fox Hollow. So, this guy is, I guess, burying the dead here. And, one of the dudes there had a note on him. And there's a cat. The cat does not like Geralt. Oh, let's loot this as well. Oh, all kinds of stuff to loot. Loot, loot, loot. There's all kinds of cats around here. What the heck? Okay. Alright. Back to Fox Hollow we go. Cross this bridge.
2, 3. Ready or not, here I come.
Well, our little fast travel point here. And, like I said, I guess we'll go up here to the ruins. It's about as close as we could get. And now that I'm on the ruins... Oh boy, there's a bunch of trouble in that direction. That's probably the way I need to go, isn't it? Yeah. We need to go south here. So we're going to travel to these crossroads. And then go south. We've already been here. So we don't need to go there again. I really don't want to fight these dogs. Boy, there's a lot of them on my mini-map. Holy cow, both sides. Dogs to the left of me, dogs to the right of me. So we're going to be doing this Mutual of Beauclair's Wild Kingdom quest. Okay, bring up my map again. And yeah, now we'll just simply head south on this road. It's going to take us to this little town here, which I thought I'd visited before, but maybe not. Not sure how I avoided it before now. I guess I was just so focused on visiting undiscovered locations that I just ran past it. But it shouldn't take us too long to get there. There's a nice little road through these trees here. Kind of peaceful. I like it. Not sure what kind of trouble we're going to face up here. But before we get there, let's take a look at our quests and refresh our memory. While wandering around Toussaint, Geralt did not neglect his vocation and the true core of his existence, namely pursuing and slaying monsters. Having found a notice on a notice board, posted by a merchant guild beset by some beast, the Witcher decided to go to the appointed spot to learn about the details of the matter. And that's what we're going to do right now. Mutual of Beauclair's Wild Kingdom is a play on an old TV show. Used to be Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. Mutual of Omaha, I think, is an insurance company. They used to sponsor well, it's a TV show about animals and stuff like that. That's why it was called Wild Kingdom. So that's boy, I don't know how long it's been since that show was on the air. It's been a long time.
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still.
Arrived too late, huh, Geralt? Yeah, I wonder how long ago it was that we got this quest. Although it probably doesn't matter. This is probably the shape the camp would be in regardless of when we got here.
Scale. Colors unusual. Silver? Never seen one like this.
Huh. He's never seen one like this.
Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been.
Uh-oh. Death from above.
Blood. Of the fresh variety. Monster attack was recent.
And I thought I saw something over here. Nope, it's just more blood. Still more to investigate and more to loot. What else we got around here? Show me some more red stuff. Oh, here's a body, and we found a marker at a trading post. That's nice.
Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Draconid. Gotta be.
Draconid.
Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different.
What could it be, Geralt? What could it be? Hey, what's up?
Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory.
You post those warnings?
Indeed, to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Who are you? Families of victims, why pay them off? It's interesting all these are white.
Pay the victims' families compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for the loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns. This unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I'd prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the witchers. And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Jocast's mate passed on, alas.
Jocast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Jocast was brooding then. 2 eggs that she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
So who the heck are you, dude?
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borhis, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The de Salvaresses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
So, I'm just curious, where is this basilisk?
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse.
Okay. So, got a new entry in our bestiary. Silver Basilisk. It's gonna be a Draconid. Here it is right here. We don't know what it looks like yet. Geralt always liked looking at things that don't exist, be it a vampire with a human heart, or the last basilisk of a species that no scholar has classified. Discovering something thought not to be there to be discovered caused him great pleasure. That is why he took an interest in a contract which at first glance seemed banal, but proved to be very intriguing. It concerned the last basilisk of the nearly extinct species, Regulus Platinum. Vulnerable against Golden Oriole, Draconid Oil, and then Ard and Igni. So I'm kind of surprised that this guy isn't trying to stop us. I thought we were going to have to fight him, because he knows what we're going to do. We're going to go find the basilisk and try to kill it. And for whatever reason, this basilisk is important to this guy. And he probably doesn't want us to kill it. Read. Beware the White Terror. Danger zone, do not enter. Any losses of life or property will be compensated by Count Borhis di Salvaress. We saw that message before, now it makes sense. Oh yeah. There's something else I wanted to look at on the map. We got a new marker here, trading post. Every self-respecting merchant does some business in the capital of Toussaint, going to hear the latest gossip from the famed belles of Beauclair and San Sebastian, or strolling down to the port to see if the docksmen have lost a barrel or 2. But truly important business is conducted not in the city, but at this modest merchant's camp, an outpost far from the wine and song-laden atmosphere of Beauclair's eternal celebrations. Huh, okay. And if we look at our quests here, at his destination, Geralt found a ransacked camp. It looked as if it had been destroyed recently. He also happened on the bodies of 2 merchants. Their wounds had clearly been caused by a monster of ample size. While combing the surrounding area, the Witcher happened on Count Borhis di Salvaress, who claimed the monster Geralt was tracking was a silver basilisk, the last surviving specimen of the subspecies, which also happened to be the Count's wildly roaming pet, a pet the nobleman desperately wished the Witcher would spare. To make matters worse, it turned out this basilisk was also the quarry of a small company of Crinfrid Reavers. Okay, well that's news to me. Also the quarry of a small company of Crinfrid Reavers. Okay, I'm not really sure what that means. I'm going to do a meditate here, get my potions back, and also just make it daytime so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Dude is still kneeling over there by the corpse. Where is the other corpse? Haven't found it yet. But it's going to be around here somewhere. Oh, it's going to be over here. There's something up here on the fence.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that.
Okay.
Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Your cast has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her. You would destroy the last of a species.
Yeah, well, it killed a lot of people, man. I mean, come on. Did I loot this guy? Guess I did. What else we got over here?
Strange.
Oh, that's the burn marks again.
Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
Huh, he doesn't repeat his words. Alright, Carol, you can move on. Come on. Here is...
Busted barrels.
Barrels.
Content spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Okay.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
It's quite a theory there, dude. And I never did find the other body, though. I was supposed to find the other body, but, I never did. And I want to. Our items have been enhanced. Huh. I might as well loot this stuff. Right? But, yeah. Where's the other body? I mean, it's not even my quest anymore to find the body, unfortunately. I mean, I guess I'm done with that. Oh well. We're supposed to be following the scent now, so let's go ahead and do that. Where'd the scent go? Where the hell did the scent go? Okay. So here's the starting of the scent. It kind of goes into these trees, these bushes, and then... Okay, up this way. Here we go. Up here. Boy, this is a hard scent to follow. It's over our head. Yeah, this is a tough one. This way. Alright. This dude's following us.
Poor man. A horrid death, truly.
Uh-huh.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky.
Okay.
Bloodstains. Clear as day.
Yeah, bloodstains. Alright. Good job, Geralt. Still following bloodstains. Whoa. Heard something.
Sense perceptible again.
Okay. Except I'm still finding bloodstains. Oh, here's the other body.
Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
No comment, Count. Cooper's Guild contract. Dear Gaston, in reply to your question regarding the planned transport route for the barrels of tannin, allow me to confirm. The official itinerary supported by the Guild still goes through the lands belonging to Count de Salvaress. The board sees no reason to deviate from our traditional path. The Count has pledged to cover all eventual damage caused by the Great White Terror, so even in the case of the destruction of the entire cargo, the Guild will suffer no monetary losses. Well, that lends some credence to what he said. He thinks that they do it on purpose.
Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed.
Alright.
Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
I wonder why, too. Okay, here's the scent again. There's somebody talking.
Here's something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
The hell? Reavers. The hell? It's like they're talking backwards. What the hell is going on? So these are the Reavers that were mentioned in the quest text. I don't know if I've ever come across these guys before. I guess I'm going to have to fight them, probably, right? So might as well ready our weapons. Put a little bit of painful oil on our sword. Get our Igni ready. What's up, guys?
Yamo, Harry, prepare your equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Well, Geralt's never lied before.
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Bohold, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Bohold mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild, we'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Oh, let's leave it alone.
Basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
A witcher defending a beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah, no scrapping with filth today, it seems. But, you made some mention of coin, as I recall.
I did indeed. And the word once given.
This guy must be loaded.
Your share, Witcher.
Easiest job I've ever done. Godspeed, Witcher. Strange working with you. Strange, but nice.
Godspeed, boys.
You spared your cust. I thank you. And be assured, I'll take great care she not dine on any other souls.
Gotta try harder. Figure out a way to keep folk out of this area.
That I shall do. Master, you must accept more, be it a symbolic sum. Had you not come along, the reefers would surely have slain my Yokast.
Yeah, give me more.
Thanks.
Yokast has flown her nest.
Must have sensed a threat. Likely to return eventually, though.
She'll return. Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her away and believe she might have found a new mate. It's an ordinary basilisk, not a silvery one. But something might come of it. Who knows? Your cust could lay new eggs. Perhaps produce an entirely new crossbreed.
Sure hope not. Take care.
So we completed that quest, and I'm going to read the text, the final text of it, before I talk about it a little bit. This, I believe, was a contract. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just a secondary quest. Actually don't remember. Let's look down in the Witcher contracts real quick. You'd think it was a Witcher contract. But seems like it'd be an easy one to find with its really long name, too. I'm not seeing it. So... Okay, come on now. Where is it? I just wanted to see if there was any final text there. Seems like it'd be really easy to find because it had a long name. There it is. Okay. While tracking the basilisk, Geralt found yet another corpse. As things stood, it seemed a band of Crinfrid reavers was also hunting the basilisk. They had taken on a contract from a local guild and in their arrogance collected the fee in advance. Yet the mercenaries somehow took an immediate liking to Geralt, which I find hard to believe, as I am quite familiar with their type. They offered to join They offered to join forces with the Witcher in fighting the beast and promised to share the reward with him once it was brought down. Geralt decided he would not slay the basilisk. The Count in turn pledged to take more precautions towards safeguarding merchants passing through his pet's feeding range. He also promised that Geralt would acquire ingredients at special prices from herbalists he knew. He didn't say anything like that. So why did I let the basilisk live? I was worried that if we insisted upon killing it, that we'd have to kill this guy. And I didn't want to do that. Enough people have died already. And hopefully he'll figure out a way to keep people away. Oh, rotting flesh, wonderful. Hopefully he'll figure out a way to keep people off of this property. And, you know, kind of stop the killings. Yes, Geralt probably should have killed the basilisk. It's what he does. But, again, just from playing this game, there's been plenty of times where I felt like I was doing the right thing and then it had to end up killing somebody who's innocent. And I didn't want to have to kill this guy.
I'm to deliver a lecture soon before the Beauclair Nature Society. I shall mention you, Witcher, with the utmost possible veneration.
So hopefully this thing does not mate and reproduce. Hopefully it is indeed the last of its kind. And we don't have to worry about it anymore. It'll just die off on its own. So that's cool. You can see the statue from here. That's pretty neat. And then Beauclair off in the distance. That's a nice view. Real nice view. Well, so that ends that quest there. We are totally maxed out on our inventory, so I'm going to head back to Beauclair so that I could sell off some stuff. This is the closest... Well, these are both kind of close. we'll go back this way, I guess, because that's the way we came from. And then we'll travel back to Beauclair. And I'll need to sell off my excess inventory to lighten my load. But I'll do that off camera, of course. You don't want to watch me do that. So when we get back to Beauclair, I'll find a place to play Gwent, and we'll play a game or two of Gwent at the end of this episode before I end the episode and sell off the stuff off camera, as they say in the biz. Alright, here's our trading post. And here is our fast travel point. Actually, before I go back to Beauclair, let me look at my quests and see where there's a place to play Gwent. There's a lot of places, actually. We could go back up here to the tourney grounds, but I don't want to do that because I want to sell off my stuff to this armorer here. So we'll just fast travel to this grand place and go over here and play that person Gwent. Looks like it's maybe an herbalist. Actually, I'm not sure what it is, but it doesn't matter. Let's see. So bring up my map. And we are going to go right here. Oh, how convenient. That's the one that's selected. How nice. So all we have to do is follow the dotted line.
Oh my.
Oh my. Okay, so this person is in the perfumery. I don't know if we've been in here or not. Hello. What's up, merchants? Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. And there is. Look at this. Information for tournament participants. What's this all about? Dear fellow Gwent lovers, allow me to present myself, Count Monnier, the organizer of this Gwent tournament. As you most probably know, I have introduced a new faction to our beloved game, Skellige. I am convinced this step shall add variety to our pastime, further perfecting its perfection. I shall be delighted if you choose to play this faction during our event. Good luck and good Gwent to you all. Why, thank you, good sir. Alright, dude. Let's speak with this guy. What's up, bro?
Welcome back, master.
Welcome back. Okay, well, apparently you have been here. Okay, yeah. Did he sell Gwent cards? Surely if he did, we would have bought them, right? Yeah, he does not appear to sell any Gwent cards. So we are going to go ahead and play him a game of Gwent. I wonder if he'll use the Skellige deck.
Mood for a round of Gwent?
Well, he almost looked happy about it. So I'm not nearly ready to play the Skellige deck. Let's see. Let's do Northern Realms. Kind of like Northern Realms. Decoy's fun. Taller's fun. This is sometimes a good card. This is a spy card. It's kind of a high point one. This guy's useless without somebody to shake hands with. Well, not useless, but not that great. 2 6-point cards. Not too jazzed about those. This is one of my favorite cards in the game. Boy, we have like no high value cards, man. So let's trade him in. Ah, for crying out loud. I got the exact same card back. Trade him in again. And I got a 10. I don't like this hand at all. So we're just going to start off by playing our spy cards. Yes, he is playing Skellige. He's got this card with his weird ability. Shuffles all cards from each player's graveyard back into their decks. I've yet to see anybody do that. Our special ability is to clear any weather effects, which is not the most exciting thing in the world. So we'll throw that out, and we'll get ourselves 2 new cards. There's a good one. And here's a Scorch. And he passes. Okay, I gotta say, that is one mysterious strategy. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this card at him. Get 2 more cards. And now we just need 7 points to beat him. Certainly don't want to play this card. I guess I'll go throw this one out, get my 7 points, and win this hand. Okay, well, we've won the hand. That's an interesting strategy. He still has a full hand of cards. And we drew an extra card. So we have a ton of cards now. And I'm just going to go and try to beat him in this hand. I mean, why drag it on? So we're just going to start throwing out everything we've got. Okay, so he's going to muster. This could get interesting. Maybe... Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, he's going to muster... Whoa, with that card? Yikes. Whoa. Well, that's when you throw this card... No, not this card. That's when you throw this card out. This card here. Destroy your enemy's strongest close combat units if the combined strength of all his or her close combat units is 10 or more. See you later. Say goodbye to those. Ouch. Ouchie. Although I am still worried, though. I do admit I am worried about this. That's the only card I have in there, so this card is useless to me right now. This card, he doesn't have anybody to shake hands with, but we're going to throw him out anyway, because I'm going to throw the entire kitchen sink at this guy. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm getting a little nervous here. So he threw this Ermion card out. Triggers transformation of all Berserker cards in the same row. Well, he doesn't have any Berserker cards there, so that did nothing special. I guess we'll just keep throwing cards out here and hope that we outlast him. Okay, now that's going to double because of this card. Whew, buddy, he's got a lot of points, man. This guy's got a lot of points. Okay, those two are going to double. Oh my gosh, he's got so many points. I don't think I could beat him. If I throw out Scorch, it will scorch these two cards, so I'm going to do that. See you later, bye. He's got 2 cards left. Okay, he's going to throw him out. It's going to do nothing because he can't double that one. Let's go ahead and just throw this card out here. He's got 1 card left. Oh, another one of those. Okay, that's weird. Those are going to double. So he has no cards left, but if he plays this, I'm screwed because it will draw everything out of his deck. And we already know that he's got some super, super high value cards in there. So let's see if he's smart enough to do it. He passes. Okay. So if I was playing against a human, I would have been screwed because he definitely would have played this. Like I said, shuffles all cards from each player's graveyard back into their decks. It would have taken all of these cards and put it... Well, actually, maybe I'm reading this wrong. It puts it back into their deck, not their hand. Okay, well, big deal then. Well, I'm trying to think of what good that is. I guess it would allow you to re-muster, maybe? I don't know, man. Well, we won. We don't need to keep playing here. So we beat him. Thanks to some questionable strategy on his part. Although I will say that I think I played my Scorch cards pretty well. But, buddy, he had a bunch of points. Holy cow, he had a ton of points. New item received, Light Longship. Let's look at our Skellige deck. And check out the Light Longship card. Light Longship right here. It's a muster card. So I think I got screwed the last time we were playing. Because, there it is. Okay, good. There's King Bran. Or Bran, or however you pronounce it. Okay, it does show up there. Okay. Good. Because I don't know, at the end of the last episode, remember I got this card? And, not the last episode. I don't know, one episode. I got this card and I couldn't find it in my deck. Well, there it is. Okay. Okay, good. We're good. Everything's good. Everybody calm down. Everything's fine. Okay, so we played him, and I still have a little bit more time left, so let's go ahead and play somebody else, Gwent, before I end this episode. Let's look at our map. This is the next closest place right here. Let's see here. How can I guess I just do... No. Huh. I thought there was a way that I could change what my current quest is from this screen, but doesn't seem to be a way to do it. I wanted to make this one my current quest, so we could give a dotted line to it, but yeah. So I think I want to go... Oh crap, do I go up or down? Go down? Not really sure how to get to where I'm going. Hopefully it's right around the corner here. Is this right? It is, but I guess we need to go up into this tavern here. How do I get up there? Can't go in that way. The pheasantry. I already played somebody in the pheasantry. Guess not. Let's see. Baker? No. Oh, this isn't the pheasantry. Okay, sorry. Wrong door.
A smashing place we have. Wine by the bell.
How the hell do I get up there? I guess I'll run around this way, huh? Not sure how to get to this place. Okay, this is the pheasantry. And I guess we go upstairs. And... what the hell is this quest? Ugh, locked. Guess that's not where we're going. Okay, look at this place. Wow. Nice place, huh? Just looking to see if there's anything interesting in here. Alright, well... okay, this isn't where we play Gwent either. Okay. That was weird. I keep hearing a door open and shut. That one's locked. Okay, I am... where's this door I keep hearing? What the hell? Alright, I'm starting to get annoyed. This is the pheasantry. Go in here.
Did you guess our sweet shining sun?
Under Duke Raymond's rule, such troubles were simply unimaginable.
This guy?
I assure you, Skellige is just as strong as the other factions. It shall soon be considered canon. Of this I'm certain.
I don't know. Always been a Nilfgaard man myself. I must give it some more thought.
Geralt of Rivia. Saw a notice about a Gwent tournament.
By all means, you've come to the right place. I am Count Martin Monnier, organizer-in-chief.
I'm not ready to play the tournament.
Our tourney's more than mere diversion. We've a mission, see? To spread word of my brother's brainchild, Skellige, a new Gwent faction.
Oh, so tell me about it.
These new cards. Tell me something about them.
Their design embodies the Isle's spirit. The rage-filled potency, the rough, brutal beauty. Famed Skelligers, heroes of lore, berserkers and beasts, ogle us from the cards. Bran Tuirsek is the faction's leader, of course.
And the other famous Skelligers?
Hjalmar and Ceris Unkreite, naturally, though not conjoined. Also Hemdall the hero, the venerable druid Ermion, the list goes on.
So where'd you get the idea for a new deck?
New deck? Where'd you get the idea? I mean, why bother?
All Beauclair knows me as a great lover and promoter of gwent. My brother, dead for some time now, was known to be the same. We shared another great passion, travel. Spent a great many years at sea in our youth, marking out our territory in multiple corners of the world. Yet the one that truly grabbed us by the stones were the Skellige Isles. The stormy sea, consumed by a fever, a suicidal awe, dashing itself against somber cliffs. That is the image I retain. It, and others like it, inspired my brother to devise the new faction.
Wonderful. Well, I mean, I'm not ready for the tournament yet. I didn't know that's why I was coming here, but it looks like I have no choice now.
The tournament. Where do I sign up to play?
Right here with me. I've one slot open, but there's a condition. You must use cards of the Skellige faction. You see, I've already asked a great many seasoned players to do the same. Alas, all fear novelties, disdain process, care too much for the climax, for winning. So they insist on playing with their tried and true decks.
Long story short, you need a sucker who will risk it. Take a stab at proving Skellige's no worse than the established decks. Best way to do that'd be to win this tournament using your brother's cards.
We understand one another perfectly, I see. Behold this trophy, standing stiff and strong. It could be yours if you win.
Not bad. Could look great in my house. On the sideboard, maybe.
Okay. Well, I'm not ready to use the Skellige deck, so we're gonna have to come back.
Thanks for the offer, but not really in the mood to play.
A shame. Though mood has little to do with the real man's performance. The tourney's yet to begin, so should you change your mind, you know where to find me. And in a bid to coax you into reconsidering, I shall give you the cards for a core Skellige deck. The rest I keep for myself, for I too intend to play as Skellige.
Thanks. So long.
Okay, cool. So I guess that means we just got some more cards from him, although I don't see anything showing up that would indicate that I got new cards. So maybe I didn't. Oh, loot. Letter from Count Borhis' brother. My dearest brother, I'm so excited to hear you will be organizing a tournament where the players will be able to test the new faction. I think this is a fabulous idea. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make an appearance. My health has taken a sudden turn for the worse. The medics don't see much hope for me. Oh well, everyone shall have their turn, as our father would say. I've had a good life and do not regret anything. Well, except perhaps for a few choice cards I lost over the years. But you cannot gain without risking something. This very well might be the last letter I write to you, so I'd like you to know I am very proud of you. A gwent tournament using the new faction, that is the idea of a lifetime. Do not worry about those who oppose your changes, and indeed the notion of change itself. There shall always be malcontents. Those, such as yourself, should let intuition guide them and follow the path of progress. Where would our world be today if we allowed only the nearsighted, the unimaginative to steer our affairs? No doubt stuck in a dark cave, with warming fires and illuminating candles beyond our reckoning. Thus I retain high hopes for your tournament, and wish it all the best. I believe it shall soon be the finest, most prestigious gwent tournament in all the world. Your brother Igor. Oh, that's sad. It's a nice letter, but it's sad that his brother died. Well, I don't feel like I got any cards from him at all, because normally the game tells you. So, yeah, I don't know if I got any or not. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But, we still need to collect the rest of the cards. And I still need to go sell off some stuff. So I'm going to end this episode here. And then when we come back next time, since we're here in town, we may very well start the next episode off with some gwent. And then we will maybe resume the main quest since we're here in town. Maybe we'll do that. So I hope you join me then. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know the deal. Leave me a like or a comment. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you join me again in the next episode.